creating less government and less socialist style interference, and of course lower taxes and rates. As for housing, not all housing has to be subsidised as social housing and so-called affordable housing. There's a housing shortage generally, and the ability to convert from offices to flats without a cumbersome and lengthy planning procedure is, in my view, a positive thing. I therefore do not feel that the Council as a whole needs to dogmatically express opposition to the government on this issue, and I'm intending to vote against this motion.
Now you know why the city of London is a taxpayer for 1,000 years. Councillor Reema Patel.
Thank you very much. I'd like to draw attention to the fact that this is my main speech. I'd also like to mention that I've driven 4 hours from Manchester in order to be here today, in order to make this speech. I will not add any more substantively to what my colleagues, Councillor Caitlin Webb and Councillor Adam Langren have spoken about, because I think that they have covered most of the points in significant detail. Things fall apart and the centre cannot hold. Yeats wrote that in a poem, and I think that that said a lot about the condition and the state of Barnet Council and the way it conducts proceedings today. The point here is this: with procedure, with rules, you can expect other people to follow procedure, to follow rule, to follow convention, if you too adhere to them. But if you don't, then how can you expect them to follow those procedures, those rules, and those conventions? So today, I'm defying convention, I'm defying procedure and rules. I have got probably the last 10 minutes of this discussion, and I want to talk about what I care about the most in this borough today. If you have read the petition, you will know exactly what I'm talking about. The local papers refer to a very crucial issue that affects some of our most vulnerable residents in our society: domestic violence survivors and victims of abuse. Those victims of abuse to speak up for themselves. They are not able
Councillor Patel, will you sit down?
My right to speak in this
Councillor
chamber
Patel.
reflect their inability to be to articulate. I have a democratic right to express my voice. If anybody here wants to stop me today, then physically have to restrain me, and I'm going to continue to speak. Domestic abuse is a silence point. It happens everywhere. It affects every part of our community. Survivors are affected across our community, and it is absolutely crucial that we speak. I object to the initiative that brought forward part of this meeting towards the beginning that when I raise questions of this matter. I fundamentally object to that point. Now, it is absolutely crucial that this issue is addressed. When I started this petition, one of the things that I did, and I started this petition because I wanted the voice of victims of domestic violence to be heard. It's absolutely crucial that is reflected. Now, one of the things I find really challenging about this particular petition is that those who suffer domestic violence are able to access and are not able to sign it. It's fundamentally crucial that we speak about this today. I cannot believe that this is happening, and I think it is a reflection and an absolute shame and a smear on the condition of local government, and in particular the condition of Barnet Council today, that we are not able to speak at a full council meeting on this particular policy. Now, I'm going to go into some detail and refer to the letters that Barnet Labour members sent us. We'd like to approve proposals in Barnet Council's presentation to register as homeless in order to be rehoused.
Councillor Patel, will you
damage domestic
sit down?
victims and survivors of rights to housing. This policy,
Councillor Patel,
where would you
vote on the motion.
It reduces it
Councillor Moore.
by forcing them to emergency.
You want rules, but I thought you didn't want.
No, let's vote.
Often better than
Councillor Moore, could you ask your member?
at a time with the option and advice.
Would you say something?
There are two things I want to say. The first is that domestic violence charity should be heard. They should be consulted with. Will the leader speak with them? And the second thing, the final thing I want to say, is for the local councillors across the country, all political parties, join us in opposing these proposals. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much indeed. If I can firstly apologise for interrupting your maiden speech. However, it is important in this house, in this chamber, that when we are speaking, we speak to the subject that we have been given to speak about. Councillor Patel, please do not.
You define convention, you can expect convention to be defined.
Yes, Now we have the motion has been put and has been seconded. So if we can put the motion to the vote, please. Mr. Mayor, the mover has a right to Councillor Angleben, you have up to 2 minutes.
Thank you very much, Mr. Mayor. I'd like to thank Reema Patel for giving that speech. I think it's hugely important that she said what she said just now. Sadly, you were talking over it. So therefore you did not hear if it was so important that that point was raised, why did no Labour members on the Housing Committee object at the meeting that put that out to consultation?
This chamber has already shown it in moving this council meeting, has already shown its face, fly in the face of convention by doing the damn thing in the first place.
Councillor Moore, would you like to complete summing up?
I will.
Can we listen to Councillor Angleben in silence, please?
Thank you.
In silence, please.
Thank you. So in answer to Councillor Gordon, the information that we received on this was after a meeting of the Socialist Front, that is, the Edgware Business Forum, who called us with these numbers. And in terms of the business rates versus council tax, the motion said could, because we simply don't know what banding the properties will be. Okay.
Silence, please.
To finish, thankfully, after pressure from Assembly members on all sides, including effective representation from Andrew Dismore, even Boris Johnson pledged last week, and I quote, to throw a nuclear bomb at the government over this issue. So the question is, Councillor Cornelius, will you join us and will you join the Mayor of London in this offensive? I move the motion in my name. I move the motion in my name.
We'll now vote on this item. All in favour of Councillor Anglben's motion, please show. All against? All against? Show again. All against?
One. That's a problem. The motion is carried. The motion is carried. Thank you very much indeed. Just before closing the meeting,
I would ask group leaders, Councillor Moore, Councillor Cornelius, to remind members of the protocol of behaviour in this House in speaking on the subject and showing
And you lot what rules down here?
Thank you very much indeed.
Only not for landlords, only for the place.
We're not giving attention.